Alright, let's look at the homework 2.7, problem number 2. Alright, so you have this position function s equals 1 over t squared, and we want to find the velocity at t equals a, and 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so we need to find the derivative, so velocity at a is really the same thing as s prime of a. Right, so let's find that. So this is going to be limit as h approaches 0, s of a plus h minus s of a all over h. Alright, so this is going to be, so just to plug in, so a plus h is plugged in there, so it's a 1 over a plus h squared minus 1 over a is plugged in, so it's a squared over h, and we still have a limit, so limit as h approaches 0. Right, so let's find the common denominator on the numerator so that we can combine those fractions together. Alright, so we have common denominator is going to be just the product of those two guys. Right, then we have to multiply top by a squared minus multiply the top by a plus h squared and all over h. Alright, so let's simplify that. So we have limit as h approaches 0. Alright, I'm going to actually dividing by h is same thing as multiplying the denominator by h. So I'm going to write it as h times a plus h quantity squared and times a squared. Right, on top we just have to multiply out, so we have a squared minus, right, a plus h squared would be a squared plus 2ah plus h squared. Right, so we can cancel h here, a square there and a square there. Right, then also we have a common factor h on top, so here's a h here, and there's, I'll circle this so that I know that there's another extra h there. Right, so this is going to be limit as h approaches 0. Alright, what's left to be, let's see, I'm going to pull out the negative sign and also h. So what's left is 2a from here and plus h. Then you have h, a plus h squared, a squared. Right, then we can cancel h on top and h on the bottom. Right, then we know that h is going to 0, so this guy goes to 0 and this guy goes to 0. So we know that this is going to be, so there's a negative sign and you have a 2a on top and you have a square and another a square, so a to the 4th power. Right, so we can cancel one of the a, so that's going to be cubed, and cancel that, so you end up with negative 2 over a cubed. Alright, so let's type that in. Alright, so this is negative 2 over a cubed. Right? Right, then other ones are pretty easy because all you have to do is put 1, 2, and 3 instead of a. So if you want to find the v of 1, it's going to be -2 over 1 cubed. So which is -2. So let's type that in. So that's -2 there. And the v of 2 would be -2 over 2 cubed. So you can cancel one of these guys, so that's squared. So we have -1/4, right? -1/4. Right, so v of 3 would be -2 over 3 cubed. So that's -2 over 27. Right? -2 over 27. Right? So let's go down and submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got all these guys correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.